we are back in the adventures of Boridill. Today is going to be pretty fun. The party is going to be fighting a beholder because I want them to. And it should be a good time. Oh no. My jingle palette's fucked up. So that's unfortunate because now I can't use any of that stuff. But yeah, should be a good time, so hopefully you guys enjoy.
Help for a little bit and then just flee if there's nothing else to do.
You say later.
Yeah, like you're like, well, there's nothing else I can do to help, so I'm about to dip set. I'm going back to the Feywilds. That's what she seemed like she would do.
True.
For some reason my jingle palette's all jacked up.
Oh,
Sucks.
Are we celebrating Christmas?
Exactly.
oh,
It's the only one I want. Actually, I just have to remap everything, I guess. It's really dumb. Alright, so the last time we left our heroes, you guys were making considerable progress in Lid's Crypt. You had just finished the battle at the Pools of Tranquility, while Quinn was essentially viewing his inner turmoil. During his little vision quest that he was a part of, he ended up seeing this hooded woman who called him his own, or her only mistake, and that she plans to remedy it as quickly as possible. And as Quinn had approached her, she had branded his forearm with essentially a new tattoo, some sort of mark that none of you have ever seen before. So you can't really make heads or tails of it as of now. But you guys above water were fighting a blood elemental and two wights and proceeded to whoop ass. So that was really good. And then you guys found a portion of the key fragment. You defeated the final dog that you needed to defeat in order to get his key fragment, putting the keys together, and you were able to open the invisible barrier that was blocking you guys from getting into... Oh, whoops, I didn't want to bring us here. Getting to the the second part of the crypt. From there, a couple things happened. You guys saw a summoning circle that was incomplete, and you also met a woman that seemed to be on her last legs, and you fought a little blood ooze that was kind of camping the body, as with almost defeating Mong in the process because he dumped Constitution, I think. But you guys made it out, and you were able to defeat the blood ooze without defeating the unknown woman that it started to control. Afterwards, she was revealed to be a cleric of the Brothers Sanguine, which is one of the criminal organizations that a few of you have not really like worked for or anything, but you've had encounters, specifically with Lord Martillo at the orphanage. She believed that you guys were a part of Lord Martillo's little group, which Mong, by the way, you now have Lord Martillo as a token that you can turn into.
Mm-hmm.
I fixed it. I don't know what the issue was. It fixed itself. But anyway, you turned into Lord Martillo and then promptly reverted back to normal form later, and were very convincing on the fact that she's just out of it, which she believed. Gave her some vials of blood, and she's essentially just sitting in that little corridor trying to recoup and regain her bearings while you guys figure out how to unlock this next invisible door. You guys opened a couple crypts and killed a couple creatures, finding couple things. You found the magical chalks that were needed to finish this circle, and Angelica found these magical cestus that she has since put on, but she doesn't know exactly what they do yet. But they do have some sort of magical properties. Then, after Tamsin, with the help of Snoopy, finished the summoning circle, you guys walked on in. That is where we will start tonight's session. Oops. Actually, let me fix something on this map, and then we'll get started there. For some reason, if I leave the map with what I did to it, looks up what I had. There we go. That's what I want. Excellent. So as you guys walk through the summoning circle, much like how Goopy had walked through, as well as Mongoozoo's pet mouse, you walk through, and the smoke, the little clouds of smoke, end up sort of like overlapping your vision to where you can't really see anything, and you can feel yourself walking, and then all of a sudden there's sort of you feel like a gust of wind before you open, or you're able to see now as the clouds dissipate, and you look around and you see yourselves inside of this, it looks like some sort of pit with torches lit all around you. And you see on one side there's a gate that leads into a corridor, a darkened corridor, and on the other side there's essentially a portcullis that leads into some pit. And as you're kind of looking around, getting your bearings, suddenly you start to hear laughter coming from in front of you. So as you look up, about 20 or about 30 feet above the ground level that you're at, and 20 feet above that, you see this strange spherical creature floating. It's got eye stalks that are coming out of its head and one giant eye. And as it's looking at you, it starts to cackle and speak a language that you don't understand. Now, I'll put all of you in a combat state.
Was that real words or?
Bro, I knew it. I knew it.
Hey Brady, does I guess I'll find out. Does blinking count as magic?
No,
Okay. I mean that matters a lot.
it does.
Wait, so it's kind of like the creature in Star Wars, but blob form?
It's kind of
No.
like
What does it look like?
this.
Oh, ew.
It's like the typical D&D bad guy.
Mike Wazowski gone bad.
That's way. It's Mike Wazowski's and Cecilia's baby.
Oh my god, it is!
Nice.
Hey, Brady,
Let's
when that
see.
music comes on, is there a way to like have it at a set tone, or does it reset every time you change the track?
I can change when the music plays, like if it's at a set tone. I don't know if you can, because you don't see. Do you have the audio playlist button?
Nah. Oh, I see playlist. Oh, okay. Should I just
Yeah.
turn that down?
Yeah. So if it's too
Oh, okay,
loud for
cool.
you, turn it down from there.
Okay,
Otherwise,
yeah,
it should
that's
be.
what it is. That's what it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, tight. So as this creature starts to cackle, I have rolled initiative for all of you, and most notably, Tamsin, and Quinn and Monguzu, you guys feel this strange feeling, and as this overcomes you, you start, like Tamsin, for instance, starts to try to cast a spell. Nothing works. So you know that something about this creature makes it to where it doesn't seem that magic works. So we begin the round with Snoopy.
All right. So I just have a quick couple questions about this map. These are torches,
Yes.
and can we get up here? He's up there.
Yeah, so the area around you is 30 feet high, and then the
30
area
feet.
that he's at is also the 30 feet high, but he's an additional 20 feet above that.
He's floating 20 feet up. Okay,
Correct.
cool.
Yikes.
Can I get here?
Yes.
I think I have.
It broke up just for a little bit for me a second ago because I was
Oh,
changing
cool.
some
It tells
settings.
me how far I can go. That's so sick.
Yeah.
You said that using magic, like it's not letting me do magic. Is that what you said?
Can
Correct.
you move my guy here since I'm gonna blink up the wall?
Yes. How far is your
Okay.
blink distance?
It's 40 feet.
Okay. So you're
So I can
using
move 30.
using a bonus action to dash, right? And then blinking.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you. And as my action, I'll set down my little vigil friend. I can end my turn because that's all I can really do. I don't have that option on my screen anymore. Where'd it go?
I put it down for you. So you have to actually place the token that I made for Vigilus, which is under the actors directory in the players folder and the players extra, and you'll see Vigilus
Oh
and
yeah,
Goopy there.
I knew how to do that. I was almost there, but I was trying to end my turn so that we could just move on. But I
Oh,
did not
gotcha.
see the end turn thing anymore.
I don't know what that means. So Tamsin, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Oh look, it puts a little doodad around your tokens so that we know whose turn it is.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Kirsten, player.
Yep.
Do you have that little end turn thing up at the top of your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to mine.
Okay. I'm gonna cast True Strike
Okay.
because I want to know what its defenses are.
So as you go to cast the spell, you know you're saying the right words. You know you're doing the right hand movements. And after you finish the spell, you notice that not a single thing happened.
Huh, so no magic at all works against it.
Did it take her spell slot even though she did it?
It's a
True
cantrip, so it
Strike
doesn't
is a
matter.
cantrip.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I'll back up to Angie then. And I guess that's my turn.
All right.
Or well, hold on one sec. I'm gonna take a monstrous stance.
Okay.
Hey, I activated in a video chat.
Who started a video chat?
Did I just do that?
If you did, I don't see it. You're talking about
Okay.
Discord?
I don't know. My recording on my the little red flash started going, so I'm like, is someone hacking me?
Is it on Discord that that's happening?
No.
Is it on Foundry?
I had another tab open. It was never mind.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Tight. Anything else from Tamsin?
No. Did it make it safe?
What is it again? Wisdom?
Spells,
Or
wisdom,
charisma?
saving throw.
It rolled a 25.
So it did. Okay, that's my turn.
Yikes.
All right, Monguzu.
All right. Check. All right, I want to move. I'm just gonna walk on out of this little area. Why-
Is it saying something? Is it not letting you?
It's saying the attempted token cannot.
Oh, where the fuck did this wall come from? I didn't have a wall on this map. That's why you couldn't move your shit, Joe.
Correct.
Is it?
Okay. You should be able to move out of the spot now.
Is that line of sight
Ethan.
thing for him? That's correct, right? Is that like his side or?
Perhaps.
That's why I'm doing it, because I was like, if that thing's not supposed to be there, though, I was like, then
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah. Somehow a wall got placed right right around you guys that wasn't meant to be there. That's why you couldn't move. Okay. Well, that's fixed.
All right. Do I feel any different over here?
You do.
Ooh. All right. And then, dang. And how high are these walls like around me here? Like
30 feet.
Like 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Dissonant Whispers on it up there. Cast first level.
Okay. Alright. Dissonant Whispers. Target makes the thing. Psychic damage. It must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. Okay. So your Dissonant Whispers, he did fail his check. And as you do that, you can see his eyeball and his eyeball stalks like looking around him real quick, and he goes ahead and he will use all his movement during his reaction to float an extra 20 feet up in the air.
What the? Alright.
Great move.
I'm gonna like yell out to the rest of you
Alright.
guys.
I
Like,
officially can't do anything.
hey guys, come over here. We need to get away from that area. And then so
You
I
hear
guess
Snoopy go, "It's too late.
it's not too late.
I'm
He's-
over here now."
Oh yeah, I mean that was early. Okay, and then that is, well, actually, he's so high up that there would be no cover behind this rock, anyways, right?
Correct.
Okay. And then I don't have the end turn button like I do either.
Interesting. I can end it for you.
Okay, I'm done.
What does that mean? Alright, so at the start of his turn, he is going to look a little bit over, and he is going to use his 3 eye rays. Roll that. And he's going to direct them all at Snoopy, since he is the only valid target. Snoopy, I need you to do a few things. First, I need you, as this,
Yes, I.
a yellow ray shoots out of one of the eye stalks towards you, and it almost looks like a bolt of lightning As it connects with you, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Cool, I'm petrified.
You're paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And for paralyzation, you are incapacitated, so you can't move or speak. You fail all strength and dexterity saves, and any creature that attacks you has advantage, and it's a critical within 5 feet of you. The second eye beam comes, and it's this sort of light blue color, and it is a dex saving throw, which you automatically fail. So now your speed is halved for 1 minute,
That's
and
fine.
you can't take reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, not both. And you can also repeat that saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And then the final ray is this sort of, it's like this dark bluish color. And it's a strength saving throw, which you automatically fail. So as it hits you,
Hold me up in the air.
yep, you start to rise in the air 30 feet. Let's see. And you're restrained by this sort of, you feel this sort of telekinetic grip. And you're just currently floating 30 feet in the air. So I'm going to move Vigilus real quick and do that. And the Beholder will end its turn. Now it is Kevin's turn.
Boy, that could have been so much worse. Woo.
All right, so you say how high is he up in the air?
Currently, he's 40 feet, which is an additional 30 feet from where you're at. So he's 70 feet above you.
God damn it! I can't even do anything then. All right, I'm gonna move over some. What's over here? Where are these over here?
Those are
Those
just little rocks.
Okay, like how big are these rocks? Like these rocks are like fairly large.
There's one behind you that you see that's probably bigger, or it is bigger than you are. There's another one that's in front of Mong that's bigger than you and Quinn combined. And then those other two are probably, one of them seems to be roughly Snoopy's size. Another one is a little bit smaller. Another one is a little bit bigger.
Okay. Shoot. I guess I'm gonna take cover behind that stone here, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal up.
Okay. And your heal should be yeah, perfect. And it applied it, took your hit die, sick. Exactly what I wanted it to do.
And yeah, the ending turn. Wait, what? My end turn button disappeared. It was like right here. I was about to press it, disappeared.
That's weird. At the end of your turn, the Beholder will use a legendary action to use an eye ray onto poor Snoopy. Snoopy, I need a wisdom saving throw. You are currently charmed by the Beholder and revere it as an ally. And this lasts until, or this lasts for an hour.
Did anybody move last turn? Nope. All right.
So far, Angelica and Mong have moved. But now it is Quinn's turn. So that green indicates that you have to use a dash action in order to get that far. Whereas anything that's in the gray is with your normal movement. And I believe moving back and forth like that on a turn will actually reduce... Oh no, it won't. Cool.
Okay,
It
I
just
was
remembers
about
where
to-
you started your turn.
Okay, so did I mess up?
I don't think so. But from right here, yeah, you can still make it there. It looks like it's fine.
You set them up as spells, I believe. Did you not?
Yeah, so if you go to your spell book, at the very top should be your spirit totem. That way, when you use it, it'll give you the template so that you can place it down within 60 feet of you.
As far as my my staff, you did set them as spells, right?
Yes. So your staff has a level 1 spell, and all of them are... So if you click on your filter for prepared spells, you should see you have Ray of Sickness, Dark Vision, and Sleet Storm from your staff right now, since it's in its
There it
winter
goes.
state.
Yeah. Now, does it
Yeah.
change automatically if I tell you, or if I switch
No,
it?
you have to spend 10 minutes, I believe, to change the season. So you're currently stuck with winter unless you want to
No,
attempt 10 minutes of combat trying to
no,
change it.
no. I meant like in general. Like if I were to say, "Hey, I change it," like later on, will it automatically change the spells, or would I have to go
No,
in and
we'd have
set?
to go through. I'm sure I can
Oh,
find a way to make it a macro, but I'm not that talented with macros just yet in this system. I'm still learning the methodology, syntax. Yeah, currently it's winter.
yep.
Oh, I see how it works. Whoops. I'll go back. For some reason, when you start to move your token, it only takes into effect what you currently have, or it thinks you started your movement there. Sure, I can fix that, but it's not a big deal. What do, Gerald?
I'm trying to think of the best move here. Let me just hold on. Okay, I can do that. He's up in the air, correct?
Yep, he's 40 feet in the air, which is an additional 70 feet. And the way I do it, just to make it a little less complex, essentially You're 50 feet away from him. Plus 70 feet. So he's 130 feet away from you currently.
Is it 130?
Yeah.
You don't want to do trigonometry? What's wrong with you?
I mean, if we're going to do trigonometry, I'm going to make sure that Kirsten's the one to do it for us, because she's the best.
I'm out.
Come on. It's just a little bit of math.
Don't put me in, coach.
Did it cast?
I don't see anything. But it might take a second for whatever reason. There it goes. Ray of Sickness. So that's a 60-foot spell, so it won't make it to the target.
God damn it. All right, well, I don't know since it didn't say it, or at least I didn't read it. Yeah, then I'm just gonna stand here.
It'll use a legendary action at the end of your turn to cast another Eye Ray on Snoopy, unfortunately, because he's the only one within range now. I need a Wisdom saving throw again from Snoopy. 12, so you fall asleep as this purplish beam hits you. Where's the sleepy one? There it is. Sleep. Snoopy's just all types of fucked up. Do you end your turn then, Quinn?
I would take these over a lot of conditions, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like death?
Someone want to fucking help though? I mean, it's cool.
Lost one of my spells.
So your
I think I just lost 2 now. Or 3. I don't know what just happened to him.
Yeah, for some reason your Ray of Sickness is gone. And it shouldn't have taken a spell slot either. It's a charge, so I need to change. So when you cast any of your staff spells, make sure that you don't consume a spell slot and instead go to your attributes and just take away from the seasoned staff. I think I can change it to where when you cast those specific spells, it consumes the charges instead of the spell slots. I just don't know how to do it yet.
I have no idea what spells I'm missing. I'm missing 2 spells apparently.
No, you've got you've got 12 of them prepared, and that's the amount that you can.
I said I had 15 earlier. That's why I don't know. Might be tripping.
Mine shows that you got 15.
I only have 13 prepared.
So Snoopy, unfortunately, since you're asleep and paralyzed and all that good stuff, your turn is pretty much just saving throws. So which condition do you want to attempt to overcome first? You can attempt the paralyze or the sleep and the slow.
I can attempt the sleep? I didn't. Okay.
Never mind. You can't attempt the sleep. So you can just do the
paralyze.
You can just do paralyze and the slow.
I'll do paralyzed first.
All right.
Oh, and what about the wisdom save for him being my ally? Is that because I'm asleep?
No, that lasts until an hour.
Oh, it's not savable?
Correct. Not after it initially hits.
I decide to not try and break any of these.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'll do the first one I got hit by first, the paralysis. So that's
all right. Constitution. You are not paralyzed anymore.
Great.
Now the slow ray you can actually attempt because you're no longer paralyzed.
That's
That is a
dex?
dexterity. You're no longer slow either.
So,
But you are still asleep, and you're still charmed.
So I can't do this strength because I'm still asleep. So I guess that's the end of my turn,
Yeah.
right?
Correct. And yeah, the telekinetic ray, you can't, once you've been affected by it, there's not an additional save for you to try to get over it. It's a different trigger.
Okay.
Tamsin, you're up.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to. Okay. First off, before I say what I can do, Brady, can I do this? I want a dimension door over to Snoopy and then immediately get on my broom so we're still in the air. Can I do that?
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it then.
Alright, so you're casting Dimension Door right now then?
Yes.
You start casting the spell,
Actually,
and
yeah, no.
nothing happens. Go ahead and reduce the spell slot, please.
Didn't.
As you move out of that field, you suddenly feel your magical abilities come back.
Yeah.
Yikes.
God damn it.
Outstanding move.
Hashtag bummer.
But
Yeah, exactly.
You have unfortunately used your action.
Yep.
yeah,
So that's it.
My whole thing is I'm a sitting duck because he's like
You're a
super high
sitting
up in
duck?
the air, so I can't even like throw anything at him.
He is going to use legendary action at the end of Tamsin's turn to cast an eye ray on our good pal Snoopy. Snoopy, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm just curious. Since I'm an ally to him, why would he keep attacking me?
You consider him to be an ally. He is not your ally, though. You fall back asleep.
I was never awake, so all good.
Manguzu, it is your turn. And you can feel that the gaze of the beholder upon you has muffled out your magical prowess again.
So I say don't make it right now because that's
All right.
value you're looking for.
It's okay.
Right. So if I was up against the wall, the distance for like a spell would be 30 foot up, correct or no?
It depends. So he's 70 feet above you. So wherever you're located on the field, you like if you were here, for instance, it'd be 70 plus 35, so 105 feet away from him. Since he's 40 feet in the air right there, but then he's an extra 30 feet from right there. Granted, the measuring tool doesn't do well with height, so even though this says 10 feet, it's a 30-foot incline.
Yeah. And this is 30 foot also up that.
Correct.
Okay.
So
I'm just trying to make sense of this. I'm gonna actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna move out of his gaze, just 15 feet over here. And then I want to use dimension door to. I want to teleport right next to.
Okay.
Or not. Sorry. I didn't mean right next. I want to be like. I want to
Why
be.
did it
within-
just damage you?
Did it?
Oh, because if you there's a thing with dimension door that there's a chance. I don't know why it automatically just damaged you though. That was fun. But yeah, you teleport right next to Snoopy.
Well, I want to be like 25 feet away from him over here. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Well,
and that's-
isn't
Essentially
Snoopy
anywhere.
still in the
Yeah.
air?
Yeah,
was that?
Snoopy's 30 feet in the air right now.
He is 30 feet in the air.
Correct.
So I would need to be, in order to be within 30-foot range, I'd have to be directly below him.
Yes.
Dang it.
Technically, no, but yes.
So when I'm just confused on the things when it says like things like a 30-foot within 30 feet, and it's a sound thing. So yeah, it has to be within. Well, I'll move a tiny bit. I want to be a little bit closer, actually. So
Okay.
right-ish. Well, I want to be on this side though. All right, and that's my turn. 'Cause I don't have anything else I can bust out.
Okay. All right. At the end of Monguzu's turn, another eye beam shoots out towards Monguzu this time.
Crap.
Monguzu, I need a wisdom saving throw, please. You are currently charmed by the Beholder and revere him as an ally. Anything that you would normally do for your friends, you will do on the side of the Beholder. So as this pink beam hits you, you kind of you hold your hands up instinctively as if it's something bad, and afterwards you're like, oh, who are these assholes attacking my friend? And you look towards Quinn and Tamsin and Angelica.
Can we tell that he looks really angry at us?
Roll perception.
Where is it?
Angelica.
This guy has infinite range.
So as that ray hits, Tamsin and Quinn instinctively look over at Monguzu, and as he gets down, he's like, "Whew, that was close." And he looks over, and you can see him looking at you with aggressive eyes. The Beholder moves his gaze to where it currently is, and he floats down 20 feet. And he will hold his action. Let's see, let me read this thing real quick. Okay, so technically, Snoopy, at the beginning of the Beholder's turn, you fall 30 feet. And you take 14 bludgeoning damage as you plummet.
You rolled high enough.
I know, right? And I don't believe that breaks the charm. So yeah, you are still currently charmed by the Beholder. And he will hold his action, and it will
Am I still
become
asleep?
Angelica's turn. No, you are now awake. That
Okay.
did get broken by the damage.
All right. I'm going to equip the unknown ceaseless that
Okay.
I have, and that'll be the action, right?
I'll use it as an object interaction.
Okay. All right. So I equip the unknown ceaseless, and I run over to Tamsin.
And just so you're aware, for all intents and purposes, just go ahead and use your normal Ceastus roll, because it's going to be the exact same damage.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know what
At
this
least
thing
until
does.
you have them unidentified.
Right. And run over to Tamsin and ask her, you think it's a good idea to fly me up to it so I can punch it?
Ah! Sure.
All right, I guess we're gonna try that then.
Also, Mong is not on our side currently.
Ugh, son of a bitch. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. The beholder will not use a legendary action. And also, as you guys are sort of talking, you guys notice that Snoopy has fallen, and as he starts to stand up and shake off, he looks at all of you, and you can see him snarling, and then he looks at Mong and starts to snarl at Mong. Mong meets his gaze, and he's got this aggressive look on his face towards Snoopy as well. Quinn, you're up. So he did float down 20 feet, so currently he is only, what is that, 20? He's 75 feet away from you, Quinn.
I don't know what I just did.
Were you casting a spell?
No, I was trying to like measure a distance and.
So whenever you're trying to measure, just hold control and click and drag, and it should give you this. And I believe you just hold control, and you can click again repeatedly to like essentially mark an area. The moment you let go of control, it stops doing the thing.
Said, how far is he from me again?
75 feet.
I'm gonna try this again. Actually, no, I'm not in there. Why is it not telling me the range of these things? What's the range of Moonbeam? Never mind.
So if you're looking at Moonbeam, you can actually press the little information thing, and it'll tell you all the stuff on the bottom there. So Moonbeam, you can cast it, and you can put it 120 feet away from you.
Where do you see that at?
And it... so click the little... right next to the word Moonbeam, or actually you can just click on the word Moonbeam, and it'll open it up to where you can read the description of it, and at the very bottom of it, it'll tell you all of the different things. What components it requires, what type of action it is, how large it is, how far you can cast it, and how long it lasts.
Oh, okay. I'm bullshitting. Okay, I just didn't scroll down low far enough. Okay, yeah.
Nice. Alright, so he will make... So he saved with a 23, so it automatically deducted the damage for me.
Oh, it did? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You got some DPS on the field now? All right.
So as you run out of the field and cast your Moonbeam, it's going to use its held action and shoot 3 rays at you. So for the first ray, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. As you see this sickly green ray hit you, you take... Oh, why didn't it do it? Alright, let's see. $37 necrotic damage. Or force damage, my bad. The second beam that comes at you is that green, or that bluish beam that you've seen hit Snoopy twice already. So I need a wisdom saving throw, please. You succeed. So you are good on that one. And then the final beam that hits you is that sort of... I don't remember what color I called it, but I'm going to call it a gray beam this time. I need a strength saving throw. So you end up floating 30 feet in the air. And you are currently restrained until it ends. At the end of your turn, it'll use a legendary action to shoot an additional I-beam at you. I need a dexterity saving throw with you have disadvantage on because you're restrained, and currently you are slowed.
Oh, lucky.
You start to feel sluggish. He gone. And with that, it is now Snoopy's turn, who is currently charmed by the beholder.
That's it, right?
Correct.
All right.
Yeah, you're not. You saved on all the other effects that you were
Great.
under.
Lucky you, Ethan. You see as Snoopy looks at you like you've never seen him look at you before, and he wants to rip you apart like you've seen him look at enemies. As you're watching him, he just disappears, and you don't know where he goes, but he ends up behind you. But from where he was, Vigilus shoots a bolt at you.
No, Vigilus has a grudge at me too, I guess.
Yeah. Damn.
And after you get hit by that Snoopy swings his rapier at you from behind.
It's
Not
not
31
31
damage.
though. It's 9.
It's 9.
Yeah, he's hanging on by a thread.
So,
Shit.
here's a question. So I know that I'm on the big eye guy's side now. I'm charmed. Do I
Correct.
recognize that? Am I kind of like,
Brady,
what-
it's not 9.
uh-oh.
Is it not?
It's 14.
Oh shit.
Oh, never mind. Okay, none of it matters anymore.
You're not dead. I think that's just the default. What I'll do is we'll put you to 1 HP, and I'm gonna put this little thing on there to show that you're unconscious.
That ends my turn.
Actually, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll just keep you at 0. At the end of your turn, the beholder will use one of its eye rays on Quinn. Let's see. Quinn, I need another dexterity saving throw, which you have disadvantage on. 9. So it's that sort of same
never mind.
sickly green one. You guys watch as this beam hits Quinn while he's floating, and as it hits him right in the chest, you guys see Quinn kind of like, and he grabs his hand and starts to look at it, and you watch as it starts to turn to dust. Quinn is dead.
Brady, check your Discord.
It is not the same turn, it's a new turn.
Oh, it is a new turn? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
first.
You
That sucks,
start the
bye,
turn.
Quinn. This is a TPK, by the way, guys.
It was not meant to be.
I tried. I was coming in to save Snoopy, but
Tamsin, you're up.
Okay. So Angie and I are gonna hop on my broom,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna fly 45 feet up.
So as you hop on the broom and try to lift off, nothing happens.
Fine. We have to get out of his eyeball range. Say that to Angie. And then I'm gonna walk out of the range. And I'm gonna cast my favorite spell. Fireball.
You can move out of the range, you're just not there yet. So
What do you mean?
You need to go.
Oh.
As you can see, the cone had changed. But yeah, from over here you can get there, so go ahead and cast your
Okay.
fireball. Okay. Failed, so he took all the damage. And as the explosion happens, you hear it cursing in a language that you don't understand. Let's see. Should be perfect. It worked. It would have been awkward if you actually got to read what I typed. Gerald, are you still able to see the screen, or do I need to put your token on the board for you to see stuff?
No, I can still see you.
Okay. I take it that ends Tamsin's turn. The moment you exit that field, by the way, you feel the magical energy coming back to your broom. The beholder is going to shoot you with an eye ray with its legendary action. I need a dexterity saving throw as this dark gray beam hits you. Let's see.
Charlie.
Currently, you are restrained, and you watch as your fingertips and your feet start to turn into stone.
Angie!
Do you have that end button, or do I need to do it?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Monguzu, I need a death saving throw.
Son
So,
of a bitch.
Okay.
so make sure you go to private roll above your roll thing. And I did forget, you do have a failed save already.
Well, I mean, if you forgot, I don't have it then, right?
No. I forgot to go and make a new counter on how to keep track of it, but I see it
Fuck,
on your sheet
that's
right
not
there.
Good
Yikes.
news.
Okay. So if I just set my roll to. private
Yeah,
GM,
set your roll to private, and then open your sheet, and you should see that skull on your character's face. Go ahead and click that, and it'll do the roll.
Okay.
And I'll make sure to annotate. Okay. So now it at the end of Mong's turn. Oh, my bad. It's not Angie's turn. The end of Mong's turn, the beholder will use another eye beam against Tamsin. Tamsin, I need a dexterity saving throw, which you are restrained, so you have disadvantage on it. A 12 is a failure. As this, it's a different. So the green beam that hit Quinn, this one is a deeper green. You take 56 necrotic damage as it hits you. I'll annotate that for you.
That's okay. I was doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So now the beholder on its turn will go ahead and use 3 eye beams against. Let's see. This first one will go to Tamsin. I need a dexterity saving throw as this this light blue beam. You are currently slowed. You can't take reactions, and you can only take an action or a bonus action, not both. He's already used that beam. Make a Constitution saving throw, please. That one, you resist the paralyzation as the yellow beam makes contact. And finally, I need a Wisdom saving throw. You resist the urge to go to sleep. Let's see, what am I going to use? I'll use that. That'll end the beholder's turn, bringing us to Angie.
Man, oh man. Okay. I'm going to run over to Tamsin, and I'm going to grab her.
All right.
Pick her
So you
up.
grab her, and she's definitely heavier than what you know her to be. As you look at her limbs, you can see that she's starting to turn into stone. But
take
you're
the
strong
broom.
enough to be able to.
Okay.
And she can still speak to you, so.
All right.
I'm gone. I'm a goner.
Son of a bitch. And I hesitate and put her back down and grab the broom. And then, fuck, dude. Alright, I can still use dash action, right?
As your action, yes.
Okay. And, that's like an additional 30 feet, right?
No. So dash action doubles whatever your movement speed is. So you have a 40 movement
80.
speed, so you'll be able to go an additional 40.
Okay. So we're gonna move back over here. I'm sorry, Tammy.
Tammy.
And we're gonna end it there.
It is going to cast another eye beam at Tamsin, since she is the only target that he cares to go for. We have done that one. We have done that one. We have not done this, or no, we've done that. Damn. I'm running out of eye beams.
Good.
Not really.
Oh, here we go. Strength saving throw from Tamsin, please.
Son of a
As the sort of blue beam hits you. That is a
How'd
save.
I do that? I'm so surprised.
So you can feel your body being picked up, but something about you turning to stone like plops you back onto the ground. Top of the round, it is Snoopy's turn.
Brady,
Yo.
I got a thing saying like what to do with Quinn's template.
Yeah, click skip.
All right.
I don't know what that is. It's one of the mods that I have downloaded.
Oh god. Bong's unconscious, right?
Correct.
Snoopy walks over and he just has this demented look in his eyes and he goes over and tries to bite Quinn's throat out. I mean, not Quinn, Mong's throat.
Go ahead and roll at advantage. Crit, which Mong is dead.
Fuck.
So, Tamsin, you're not able to see it because of how close to the wall you are, but Angelica, as you run that way, you turn around to face the creature, and you notice Snoopy peering over the body of Monguzu, and you can hear him essentially growl, and then "Rah!" And you can see the blood splurting up as Snoopy is just going to town on Monguzu's lifeless body now. Monguzu, moments before this happens, you gain a oh, never mind. We can do that when you get back, I guess. At the end of Snoopy's turn, a legendary action from the Beholder against Tamsin. I need a Constitution saving throw from Tammy. Alright, you do not get paralyzed. Your turn, Tamsin.
Okay. What?
Huh?
Oh, I'm thinking. Sorry.
And currently you are restrained 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Let's. I think I might pull a Jeff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull a Jeff. I'm gonna cast Polymorph on myself
Alright.
and turn into like the biggest, strongest thing that I can. Obviously, I don't think I can turn into a dragon.
T-Rex.
No, you can only
baby.
turn into a beast. A beast of... Ooh, neat. Thank you, babe. You're the best. Let's see. CR9. What beast do I have? Can I just search beast? Nope. Doesn't
I
work
think
that
T-Rex
way.
is the best one.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. I'm gonna change into a T-Rex then.
You want to be a Tyrannosaurus zombie? I'm just joking. You can't do that.
No.
That's sick.
Polymorph. So your character sheet should have changed to the T-Rex. You are still currently floating in 30 feet in the air. You are
Okay.
also... Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Creature begins its... Let's see. Must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. Okay, cool. So you can still do stuff. So you're
Sweet.
currently concentrating on T-Rex. You are way too far away to use any of its abilities right now to attack, but you're a T-Rex. Floating in the air 30 feet above the ground.
Can I like
Turning.
swim forward?
You're restrained right now, so
Oh,
no,
I am
you have
restrained.
0 movement
Yeah.
speed.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the only thing you can do is end your turn, and I need a dexterity saving throw, and it'll be using the T-Rex's abysmal dex save. Angelica, as you see Tamsin trying to pull out something, and she turns into a T-Rex, which you're like, whoa, that's fucking cool. You also notice that she turns into stone.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
And knowing that none of the party have the spell that is needed to unturn you to stone, yeah,
Yeah. At least I ended up as a cool statue.
that's true. So that at the end of her turn,
Hold on.
Yeah.
What was Tamsin's dex modifier? Like,
I don't know what
turning-
Tamsin's actual modifier is, and I'm gonna go ahead and restore you back real quick. It's a +3.
oh, so it didn't matter. That's good.
Yeah.
I forgot
You
to
are for. Oh, what's up?
I just forgot to ask earlier. Did I see my mouse anywhere when I got here?
I'll say that as you were scanning the surroundings, you see a little burnt mark, like in the sand.
Oh.
And then you see another one that's a little bit larger right next to it with a little bit of globs of green goop. And you can draw your conclusions from there.
All right. So you're saying there's a chance?
No. All right. On the beholder's turn, Angelica, you can feel that this suppressive or the suppression of magical energy is gone away. It shuts off its icon. Trying to move it. It's stuck in the moonbeam. Weird. Anyway, it's going to move 20 feet closer to you. So now it's hovering 50 feet above you since it's over this area. And it's going to fire all 3 of its eye beams at you. I need a Constitution saving throw. As this black beam shoots out towards you. You do save, but you take half of the damage, which I have annotated. So you take 7 damage from that beam. I need a additional dexterity saving throw, please. You are currently restrained as you see your hands and feet start to turn to stone.
Good luck.
And then finally, I need a dexterity saving throw as this bluish beam comes out at you. You have disadvantage on this. You are currently slowed, so you can take no reactions, and you can take either an action or bonus action, but not both. At the end of its turn, it will use a legendary action to fire another beam at you. It has used that one. Constitution saving throw, please, from Angie. You are currently paralyzed for a minute. So it comes to your turn, and all you can do is make saves against the... I need a save against petrification, paralyzation, which one, and the slow. Which one do you want to do first?
Petrify.
Alright, roll a dexterity saving throw. You do have disadvantage on this because you're slowed, and you turn into stone.
Welcome to the Statue Club!
Lovely.
Tamsin, as the... what's it called? As the telekinetic ray ends on you, you end up taking... Oops, wrong one. Believe with petrification... Let's see... Resistant to the damage. Cool. So you end up only taking 5 damage from the fall.
Matter at this point?
It does, because you're still technically alive. You aren't a T-Rex anymore, though. I don't... Because you become incapacitated. Or wait, no. No, you're still a T-Rex. So I need you to do a Constitution saving throw, actually, using the T-Rex's Constitution. So let me make you a T-Rex again. So go ahead and roll a con save, please. And yeah, your polymorph ends. The top of the round, Snoopy.
Great. I can't wait to do this. I will scurry 30 feet. Then I will blink 40 feet. And then I will attack the restrained and turning to stone friend of mine.
Okay, you do
For
have advantage on
29.
this. And luckily he is resistant to it right now. Oh, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. Let me heal that, and then there,
So-
resistant.
Do I understand? Because I'm friendly to the beholder. Does that make me like notice what I'm doing?
Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing.
Are
You
these
know that
my
you're
friends still?
You are slaying the enemies of your friend, the beholder.
But
So the way I read charm is that you will act in the best interest of whoever charmed you. Like, you as a dog, you know that you've been friends with Angelica. You don't understand why you're taking these actions against her, but you don't have any control over it.
Okay. But like consciously, I feel like Snoopy's dying more than everybody he's hitting. Except for Mong.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say.
dead.
At the end of your turn, the beholder will use a Eye Ray as a legendary action against Tamsin, which won't do anything. Tamsin is petrified, so she can't do anything. So at the end of its turn, it'll do another Eye Ray. That one won't do anything either. So on the beholder's turn, it'll use 3 of its Eye Rays. This one is going to... First one will attack Angelica. It is a Constitution saving throw. Which you fail. So you will take... This is halved. You'll take 13 necrotic damage. Oops. And then the other will go towards Tamsin. It is a dexterity saving throw. Wait, do you fail those automatically? Yeah.
Probably because I'm a statue.
Which you automatically fail. Yeah, you do fail them. Let me just roll this this absurd damage. You are resistant to it, so that's a plus. But it is 48 force damage, and much like Quinn, you guys see, well, when I say you guys, I mean Snoopy. You hit Angelica, and you can hear these eye beams shooting out, and you turn around, and you can see that Tamsin, getting hit with one of these beams, her stone body starts to turn into dust as it crumbles, and you turn around, and you only have one issue left before you, and that is Angelica. Which, at the end of the Beholder's turn, it'll use its last legendary action to re-roll. And that one doesn't work on Angelica because she's already petrified. So Angelica can't do anything, so we're top of the round with Snoopy.
Yay. I don't think I need to do anything because I'll have advantage, so.
Yeah.
Oh, did I miss?
16 misses.
Do I have to?
Have to what?
Good.
Use your bonus action to attack? Yeah.
Fuck.
That one hits. It is still resistant damage. Then your turn, the Beholder will use the telekinetic ray, which brings Angelica 30 feet up into the air. Tamsin is no longer there. And then on its turn, it will use... It's going to use its slow ray on you, Snoopy, so I need a dexterity saving throw. Which you resist. And I'll say because of a hostile action, you feel the beam. Go ahead and get rid of the charm effect. The second beam that comes at you, though, is a charm beam. So I need a wisdom save. Which you fail, so you're just charmed again. And...
That's one of those things you just don't tell the player that happened.
Okay. You're right.
For like 1 second, you knew what was going on.
Third beam has to re-roll. Can't use that. It'll have to use this one. I need a dexterity saving throw. It'll use this one against Angelica, actually. So you end up failing that. As the sickly green color comes at Angelica and hits for 45, but it's halved. And the Beholder will end its turn. It'll just use its legendary actions to cast 2 eye beams. Let's see, 3 Fear Ray. Wisdom saving throw from Snoopy. So now you're currently not charmed, but you are frightened of the beholder for a minute.
I'm not charmed by it though anymore.
Correct. So top of the round, it's you, Snoopy.
Okay, 1 second. I wasn't expecting to not have to kill him on this turn. I'm going through my inventory. I can't. I'm afraid of it. I can't move towards it. Correct.
Correct.
And he's 30
And then-
feet up in the air. How? I need to be.
From where you are, he's 50 feet up in the air. You do see the plus 50
No,
above his
no.
head, right?
Angela.
Oh, yeah. Angelica is 30 feet in the air.
Oops, I did not mean to move that. Move back. Well, I don't have a bow anymore. I can't jump that high. When I was up here, did I see where these led to?
You did not.
Did I see them as a dead end or anything?
No, they looked like they were hallways, but they also looked like as if they lasted for quite a while.
I'm sorry, this turn really matters. Sorry, I'm taking a little while.
You're good.
Where's Quinn's flying carpet? Or where is the flying carpet?
Honestly, I don't know if it exists anymore.
If it got incinerated from the force beam, that's
Yeah, because actually it doesn't say anything about. Let me read a different spell real quick. Let's see. Okay. So his corpse, his pile of dust is right here, and all the magic items that he had are on that pile. Everything else he had is a pile of dust as well.
but the magic items
And-
are still intact.
Correct.
Correct.
You have to remain 40 feet away from him at all times. But currently you
So
can't
that
make it
is
to the
too
pile.
close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Come back here, Snoopy. Little guy. Can I do something that like won't affect anything except for flavor?
Sure.
Even though it'll like adjust the movement. On my like blink to get here, can I like blink up to Angie, give her a lick on the face, and then complete my blink over here?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then I'm going to use as much movement as I can, so that would be 100 movement away from this thing.
All right. So what we'll do is just it's 100 movement you got from this location, right?
From where I was at Angie,
Yeah.
so here.
Okay. So you're 45 off of the map. I'm just going to use the elevation thing to annotate that.
Yep.
Based on the eye raise that it has already used, let me roll and see if it gets the one that it can use to kill Angelica. That's been used. That one has not, but it doesn't work. Gotta roll again. Already been used too. This one has not. Angelica, make a Constitution save. Okay, you resist, but you still take an amount of damage, but it's halved because you're resistant. And actually, with the fall damage and the damage that you just took, that is enough to end you. As that happens, Snoopy, you're currently running away, scared to death, and you can just hear from back in the arena. And you can hear it echoing as you hear these beams being shot. Doesn't seem like, as you look back, you can see that the creature is going closer to the ground. It doesn't seem to be actively pursuing you.
I am gonna. Well, I realize what I just did now, right? Well, I'm still his ally. No, I'm not.
No, you're not charmed anymore.
And I remember everything. Zoom. I just like find like a spot and curl up and lie down and call out to Lid. We weren't ready. I'm sorry.
As you curl up and say that, and you do find a little nook that you can squeeze through. You feel somewhat safe. We'll say that you ran for like another minute or so before you got to this point. And as you say that, you don't get any response at all.
Hey, Snoopy's like, oh god, I'm all alone. Was it just a straight hallway this whole time?
Yeah, and as you look further down it, it continues to just be a straight hallway.
Does the air like feel off? I've been to a different plane and I know that it feels weird. Is this weird?
It is.
Okay. Am I still scared?
No. Say you end up, because I think for the fear, you can make the saving throw or attempt the saving throw at the end of your turn, and I'm almost certain you would have gotten it in a turn or two. That's usually how it goes.
Okay. Snoopy, he like gets up and he's so angry and so brave. He slowly walks back to the room. And when he gets what happens as I like approach the room?
So as you approach the room, the things that you notice is you don't like, because you can see the top of like where that pit is, and as you see it, I'll say because it's a large creature, you can see its eye stalks like floating a little bit above, and you can hear the occasional beam being blasted, but you don't know what exactly is going on. But the eye stalks, every now and then, they sort of like droop over the lip of the arena. And based on the sort of depth that you can see, the creature that you were just fighting looks to be in the middle of the arena doing something.
Okay. I'm not gonna like try and sneak up. I want to come up and say, I'd like to make a deal.
And you see the creature turn around, and as it does, it stares at you.
I duck my head and like do my best in like impression of like a bow, like a submissive. I guess I turn on my belly, turn on my back and show my belly.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use this voice instead.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Brady. It was too quiet.
Oh. Is it really? Is it too quiet now?
This is good.
Okay. I'm changing the voice is what I said. But you'd like to make a deal. What could you offer me that I couldn't pluck from your corpse?
I can offer you what I'm able to do to my body. I can infiltrate. I can steal. I'm a loyal servant. No, nobody suspects a little dog. I can be very useful.
Yes. Perhaps maybe we could come to terms. Yes, how about this? You were brought here, obviously, not by your own volition. Am I correct in assuming that Lid brought you here?
Yes.
He captured me in this labyrinth, this endless maze. It goes nowhere. Get me out of here, and I'll let you go from your servitude as well. I know the portal, but I am unable to go through it. But I can use my powers to get you back home.
Is there I have a couple questions. Is there any way for you to grant me powers that I can help you? Like make a pact of some kind? Hinted.
Are you trying to multi-class to warlock?
I mean, there's not a better opportune time than in the Beholder's lair, am I right?
You are correct. And he kind of looks at you.
Perhaps maybe we could do such an arrangement.
And he starts to float a little closer to you.
I
How
kind of
about
like,
you sit still?
and can I have one more
Yeah.
thing? Is it possible for me to take one of my friends through the portal?
And as you look, all of your friends, including Mong, are all piles of ash and dust.
Oh, okay. I don't ask that then.
Okay. But what he's done is he's essentially used that telekinetic ray to move all of their belongings that are magical into a pile right there. And you can see that he was able to manipulate the whole pile of ash and just move all of it into one central location. So you see some gloves that are hanging out of the pile. You see Vigilus hanging out. You see a broom. You see the magic carpet kind of unfurled.
Okay.
This is what you need to do. And listen carefully. That summon circle can be reversed quite easily. Once I send you back, once you make the modifications, I'll be able to escape. And from there, you're free to go. Do we have a deal? .
Yes, you have a deal.
And as he starts laughing, you see all of his eye stalks look at you, and each one of them starts to glow. And then at the exact same time, they all blast you, and you feel this overwhelming agony. But after about a second of it, you pop back into Lid's crypt. Actually, I
Guess
need
you
to
don't need-
keep y'all's.
You don't need
So-
that token. Don't need that token. Don't need that.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but I need, in order for them to see what's going on, I need to have them on the field. So you do pop back to Lid's crypt, and you are currently in the magical circle. And from what you've noticed is all those beams hitting you. You now have this alien knowledge. You're able to, or you've even though the beholder just told you that all you need to do are make specific modifications and he'll be able to escape, you're like, but wait, I don't know what those are. But the moment you get blasted with all those beams, you know exactly what you need to do. And you have the capabilities to do so.
I do so.
Okay.
And when I don't know necessarily what the modifications are, but when I finish, I just say "fuck you" out loud.
Okay. So as you finish making the modifications, the mist starts to sort of, you can see it sort of vibrating. And as it does, it starts to take on the shape of the beholder itself. And it floats out.
I am finally free. Thank you. Snoopy, is it? Is that
Yes.
your name?
Yes, can you help me get out of here?
That wasn't part of our deal. But
And one of his eye stalks looks a little bit beyond you, and it blasts through this corridor. And you see the same sort of invisible door that was there get disintegrated.
Portal.
next time we meet, it won't be friendly terms, I'm assuming. That is, if you continue to work with Lid. But never underestimate me again.
And with that, he cackles, and all his eye beams blast himself, and he disappears. Oh dear.
I fucking run. Oh, I
Okay.
think that's still there.
Yeah, let me delete that door.
Gone. And Snoopy's just bawling. If dogs can cry.
Oh yeah, they can. You can for sure.
It's like whimpering.
So as you
Is it-
get to that location, you see that door in front of you, but there's something different about this door from all the others. You can see that there's this what looks to be a snapping turtle's head that's opened up, but the bottom part of the jaw looks to be some sort of bowl. And in the center of that bowl is a single spike. You look closer at the bowl, and you can see that there's small little drainage tunnels that are around it.
Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm having a really hard time picturing this. Can you explain that again? Just so
Yeah,
it's
so-
a turtle, snapping turtle. The bottom half is a bowl.
Yeah, the bottom jaw, on the inside of the jaw, it's essentially a bowl with a stone spike in the very central part of it. And aligning the bottom of the bowl are these small, what look to be tunnels of some sort. Essentially drains.
Do they like go out of the mouth?
No.
They're in
Nope.
in the mouth.
Yes.
Okay. Can I empty like my water skin into it? Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Bring all these guys, these cool cats and kittens, over here so they can see what you're up to. So you empty your water skin, and you watch as the water, as it fills the bowl, it drains, and the snapping turtle remains to sit there. Not quite the substance that you require.
I go back to where that blood ooze was. Scoop up some of that and put that in this thing.
Okay. And you also see Sister Alcava. She's currently sleeping as you go over and grab some of the ooze. And then you come back and you pour it into the bowl.
Yes.
As you do, you start pouring it, and it fills the bowl, and then you watch as it drains, and the snapping turtle's head closes just a little bit. Looks like you need more. A lot more, I'm assuming.
Oh. In for a penny, in for a pound.
You don't
This
have to
is
physically move your token. You can tell me what you do.
It's all good. Do I have a good container on me? I must have something.
You got your water skin.
You said she's sleeping?
Correct. And she
And
still looks
how
very weak, just like you
how much
guys left her.
is there like any other like did I get all of the blood ooze?
Yeah, the blood ooze, from what you saw, it shrank considerably. And as you kind of scoop the area, you've noticed that a lot of it has actually seeped through the cobblestone as the time has progressed from the moment you guys went into the teleportation circle.
Do I by chance happen to have a tourniquet?
I don't believe you have a healer's kit, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. Well, we'll do it this way. Um I want fuck it. I don't even know. I'm just a little dog, man. I can't drag her over somewhere. Okay.
What is your strength score?
I guess I could probably drag her. It's not that low.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have the capabilities to drag her.
I'm gonna start like grab like her collar behind her head and like try and drag her, and I'll
Okay.
have.
As you drag her the first 5 feet, as the movement happens, much like Inception, she kind of like jerks awake and she looks at you and she's like, oh, "What are you doing?
Let me
Have we
help you get you out
escaped?
of here.
You found a way?"
Yes. Let me help you.
Well, and she grabs the wall and tries to hoist herself up, and she's able to walk. A little bit slower than you would hope, but she is able to follow you. Go ahead and lead on, then.
Okay, lead me back to the door. It'll be a lot faster
Well,
if you do that.
yeah. What? And as you're walking, because it'll take you about like 30 seconds to a minute to get over there. She asks you, "What was on the other side of that teleportation circle?"
Words can't even describe. The only thing that came
That.
back was me.
Oh. Oh no. Sorry that your friends, they're all gone.
I need you to come. I need help with this door. Can you come look at this?
Very well. She comes over and she starts to glance at it, and she kind of smirks, and she's like, that's a little twisted, don't you think?
Yes. Do you know what it requires?
Well, judging by the fact that it's a snapping turtle with a singular spike, it wishes for someone to reach in and prick their finger, to fill the bowl with their blood in order to open it.
Do it.
She kind of smirks and looks at you and goes, I do not believe I'll be the one to open this door for you. And I will be honest, I will be able to outlast you in this crypt. So we can wait here for as long as you'd like.
Please do it.
She shakes her head. She's like, I've been in here for many, many years. I think I can last a lot longer than you could, given my vampiric nature. You probably have but a week, perhaps two. I don't know how much food and water you have left on you, but I have none. I've been able to survive off of the other heroes that come wandering in here by drinking their blood. I don't believe that you can sustain yourself on such nutrients, can you? She walks away from the door and kind of leans up against one of the totem posts. So, you can either open the door now, or I will use you to open it after you pass.
How close to death does she look?
She is barely hanging on.
Um,
Roll perception for me. Yeah, you would
wow,
guess
that is
that,
so low.
yeah. You would guess that even though she is able to sustain herself, she's not able to like fully rejuvenate down here. She's been in this manner for quite some time, and she's still slowly regenerating.
I walk up to her. I say, please open this door.
I'm afraid
And
I have nothing. You what?
I, I can't do it without you. I'm just all alone.
I understand your plight, but in my mind, this is a matter of self-preservation between you and I. You, I do not take any real interest in. Your friends, though, Martillo spoke of highly, which is, well, I would be willing to help them, but you're just a mutt. If it takes me 2 more weeks of waiting, I think I can last. Plus, your corpse will be a delicious snack before I leave here.
Okay. I walk over to this thing and look like I'm about to put my paw out. And then what happens when she does that?
She's just staring at you and looking. She's got a little smirk on her face.
So like I reach out my paw, I blink behind her and try to stab my rapier straight through her throat.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage. And
That's
as you
right.
blink and you stab her right in through the neck, and she's. You can hear that she's trying to say something, but there's more of a gurgle, like she's choking on something. And as I guess as you do, you retreat or retract the rapier, or do you leave it there?
I leave it there.
Okay.
And then I want to try and like drag her body over to the door.
Okay.
And
And
then
you
like
do.
prop her up, and then I like get the hole where my rapier is coming through over that door handle. I'm sure it takes a little while, but
Yeah. And
do
you
that.
take the
Pull the
rapier out.
rapier out.
Okay. And you watch as the blood starts to drain from her throat into the snapping turtle's mouth. And as it does, you can see that it's starting to do like a whirlpool effect, much like when you fill the sink and then you take out the little stopper. And as it does that, the snapping turtle's mouth gets closer and closer to the point to where it closes, and you can hear an audible unlocking sound.
Cool. I would like to search. Did this lady have anything of like?
She had her mace, and she had a couple of healing potions on her. 2 superior healing potions.
I'll add those to my inventory.
She had a
Is her
sack
mace-
of.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. She had a. You find a sack of like her gold. And in it you find 50 platinum pieces, 25 gold pieces, and 36 silver pieces.
Mong comes back to life and grabs those.
And how many silver did you say?
36.
36. We're gonna round that to 30. Nope, I figured it out. 80. Okay, and then
Her mace, it does have a twinge of magic to it when you touch it.
okay, I grab that. So then I would assume that that means it is very unique. Nope. I'm trying to add more healing
Let me show
potions.
you.
Not sure how.
So on the should be, where is it, under loot? So you see where superior healing potion, if you scroll your mouse a little bit to the right of the name, a little box will pop up.
Ah, got
There you
it.
go.
I thought I did that and it didn't. It just moved it. So cool. So I tried exactly that and it didn't work. So I figured that's not what it was. Okay. Jesus, this is so. I take her mace. What? I'll just add mace to my inventory.
Yes.
And sorry, I got a lot going on here. You said it
You're
was
good.
very obvious that it's pretty much one of a kind type mace.
Yeah, it has a twinge of magical energy when you touch it.
Okay. Oops.
Nope.
I'll have you add that or something to it. So I'll open this door.
Very good, Snoopy. Very good indeed. I take it that your friends didn't quite make it, though.
No.
That's very awkward. But I'll tell you this much. Perhaps maybe you would know the answer. Do you think that they would enjoy a life of undeath?
Some of them would. Mom
Because I do happen to be able to. I am capable of such a thing. And being that I've been saving for such a special occasion, I could possibly bring back all 4 of your friends, although it will be quite the steep price. And as I seem to recollect, you all were coming to me so you did not have to serve somebody, as opposed to working with somebody. Do you think they would be willing to serve me instead of work with me if I brought them back? Because unfortunately, it just happens to be a little side effect of the spell, as you can see. They would be under my control.
So Snoopy goes through a couple of emotions here. When he hears there's a chance to bring his friends back, his tail starts going crazy. Like, he can't believe it. Then he remembers what's going on with the beholder. Surprised that Lid hasn't mentioned it, but that's okay. And Snoopy, Lid, what would you do to them as your servant? Would you be
They're easy. No, no, no. Now, granted, they are going to be undead, very, very hard to kill by normal means. If they were to try to interject, I would simply undo the spell. Very simple. More than likely, their soul would be damned from that point on, and I cannot say what happens after they would die again. But more than likely, it would not be good, especially if I were to undo the spell before its timer. They would be essentially somewhat, no, well, not somewhat, they would be forced to do my will, regardless of if they enjoyed it or not. Any command I were to give them, they would follow, to the best of their ability, with no real way to say no. And I'll be honest, this is too golden an opportunity for myself. I will enforce it, on occasion. But I still want to give them their freedoms. I want them to be able to carry out their goals that they failed to do as they lived. That perhaps maybe the gift of undeath can see them achieve. How about this? How about we go back? Back through the portal after I correct what you've done to it. We'll bring their corpses back here, revive them, and see what they say. Does that sound fair to you, Snoopy?
So, you saw what I did?
I did indeed. I was not very sure as to what exactly was going on, but I did not want to interject. You all were free to do as you pleased in this crypt, that was part of it, and now I see where your sense of, and he snaps his fingers a couple times, self-preservation comes into play. And I cannot say that I disagree.
I call it cunning.
That is also a good word. I did not tell you not to go and release that beholder that I had captured many years ago. So, by all means, you did perfectly. You survived the encounter. Your friends did not. Tell me.
Yes.
Would you care to fight and get vengeance on that creature for taking the life of your friends and almost your life too?
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Very well. You and I, we can still be partners if you wish. I understand that these circumstances may have changed your perspective a bit, and I will not incite any ill will upon you if you do not wish to uphold my offer. Your friends, though, if they do decide to be resurrected by me, they will be under my control, for lack of a better term. But do you still wish to work with me, so that I may help you and you help me? Or do you wish for us to essentially go our separate ways?
Listen, two things. One, we all knew the risk. You warned us 1,000 times, so I'm not angry. That the only thing I'm angry about is I'm the only one that survived. Second, the only thing that makes me apprehensive to work with you, well, I guess there's two things now. I don't want to be friends with just slaves. So as long as you can promise me that they will have some free will to do other things and then help you when you need it, I'll accept. And I'm also nervous about this beholder that said that all he wants to do is kill you. And if I don't help him, he's going to murder me. And
Yes. Yes, he will. But the thing about that is I captured him once before, many years ago. He's been in prison for that amount of time while I've been gaining power. Last time we fought, I will admit it was a close call. But now I don't think that it would be a matter of discussion at all. Do not worry about the beholder unless he is to attack you or whatever when you're not with me. But in my presence, I'm not worried about it one bit. As for your friends being my slaves, as you said, I will not force them to take on tasks all the time. But things will periodically come up, and they will have to abide by what I say. I think that that's a fair price for bringing them back. Otherwise, they could remain dead. But how about we ask them themselves?
that's better than me deciding for everybody else's souls.
So he starts to walk, and he takes you back to the teleportation circle, which he goes through and corrects all of the mistakes that you made to it. Very well. Very simple, actually. Did you already know beforehand how to do that? Or was that a gift?
To do what? I'm sorry.
To change the teleportation circle.
Oh. Yeah. Do I even remember how I did it? Am I still imbued with that alien knowledge?
Roll Arcana. No. It was definitely just a very temporary gift.
I don't even know how I did it.
That beholder may still have some trick up its sleeve then. Very good. I'll be right back with your friends. No need to come along, as I do not want to put you through that traumatic experience once again. I'll be back in a moment. Starts to walk through the teleportation circle, the little clouds. And as he does, he disappears. So Snoopy, you have a few moments to yourself. Is there anything that Snoopy does while he waits?
He lays down on the ground, tries not to cry, and cries a lot.
Okay. After about a minute, you see the smoke or the cloud, rather, within the teleportation circle start to shimmer, and you see Lid come back out, and with him, he has 4 jars filled with ashes that are just floating behind him. All right, shall we? And he starts to walk back to the location where you had saw Lid in this crypt. And as you get over, he's got the 3 coffins. I can only do 3 at a time. He takes Quinn, Tamsin, and Monguzu. He, with a wave of his hand, all of the coffins slide open, and he puts the jars inside of them, and then he closes them. He then goes up to this statue over here, and he starts to draw on it after pricking his finger, and you can see that he's drawing with his own blood. And as he does that, as he finishes, rather, he steps back over. He asks you to move aside, and he puts his staff in front of him, and he slams it on the ground, and he starts to chant. As he does, a few things that you notice. That's perfect. Hold on. Let me actually get that video. I wonder. Wonder if I can find that.
Uh,
Finding Nemo, Mount Wanna
Wanahakalugi.
chant.
the shrimp just starts screaming. Should have made Lid have Crush's accent. Coo choo, we're back into my old crib.
So you notice Lid's eyes have gone like stark white. You can see the veins are bulging around his eyeballs. His staff, the very top of it, you see these wisps start to leave and sort of move around very rapidly. The two totems behind the statue sort of release the same sort of wisp, and all of a sudden there's like this vortex of wisps and this purple light that's just going around you. And as he chants, wah hee wah ha wah ho ho ho. Does this actually do the chant at all, or is it just the background? I think it's just the background. The video that I found is just the background, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyway, so these wisps continue to go as he's chanting, and suddenly he takes one of his hands off and he grabs into the little vortex. And as he does, you can hear the faint whisper of Tamsin. And he sort of like gently tosses it towards that coffin, and you watch as it just sort of like spirals down through the coffin. And then you hear a bang. As the vortex continues to go, he, with his left hand, he grabs one and pulls it out, and you can hear the sort of laughter coming, like the childlike laughter coming from Mong, as if he just stole a bunch of gold from somebody that he swindled. And he does the same thing and gently tosses it towards the coffin, and it spirals, going through the coffin. He does it one more time right above him, and you can hear the sort of turmoil that Quinn is facing as he's like shouting for his brother, and he tosses it to the coffin. After doing so, he chants for but a few more moments, and then all of the coffins at the exact same time, they all crack. And as they fall over, you can see the slightly discolored bodies of your friends as they all sort of like shake their heads and like start to get up, and they're looking around. So Tamsin, Mong, and Quinn, you guys remember fighting the Beholder. You remember being hit with these rays and then blackness. It was all so instant, and it's almost right after that blackness hit that it ends again, and you're in this coffin. The vortex of souls essentially dissipates the moment that the coffins start to crack open, and Lid moves his staff aside. Welcome back to the land of the living, you all. Your pal Snoopy was able to finish the little test that I had with that Ratchet. Nah, not Ratchet. Never mind.
Immersion.
Not Ratchet.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
That's hilarious.
With
That's
that.
exactly what he said.
Yeah. With that disgusting, vile creature. Unfortunately, the rest of you weren't so lucky. But Snoopy and I came to a bit of a conclusion to that, and I have an offer for you. As you can tell, you've been brought back from the dead, well before your souls ever reached the outer plane for judgment. I have brought you back, but only temporarily. But I can make it permanent for you. But there are stipulations that must be upheld. By all means and purposes, you will be, for lack of a better term, under my control. Anything that I were to tell you to do, you will not be able to tell me no. But I do not plan to use this to my full advantage. No, no, no. I want you all to be able to still enact your own free will. I want you to be able to accomplish everything that you lost in death. Being able to accomplish it through undeath. But I do not wish to force you through this servitude. Not without your essential or your initial willingness. So I ask each of you, are you willing to be my puppet? Or do you wish to sleep eternally? Tamsin. And he looks over at you.
I was finally free of the demon. So I think I'll sleep.
Very well. And he waves his hand, and Tamsin's face, with all the emotion that she has, what are your final moments?
I'm sorry I let you down, everyone. I tried.
Monguzu just says bummer.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That would be funny then. I'll allow all of you to say something back to Tamsin.
You were a good girl.
Quinn goes in and just goes in, I guess, for a handshake or hug, and it's like, I know you I know you didn't mean any harm, and he's just like letting bygones be bygones.
She hugs him back.
Just because I don't want to miss out on the potential roleplay because of what the map shows, there are now 4 coffins in that room, and Angelica, you are currently awake as well.
Tammy. Are you sure about this?
I can't hear him anymore. I'm finally at peace.
But think of the new life that you could have if you were to start anew, now that you don't have that thing inside you.
I will let you know now that more than likely the demon would find its way back to you should you remain in your undead form. I do not have the magical prowess to prevent it from taking you back over, as whatever it did before to take you over, or at least embed itself in you, it more than likely will be able to do it again. So, as she has stated, she is currently at peace from the demon.
Okay. Well,
Also, as y'all are doing this, real quick, Brady, do we have our belongings or no?
Lid would have brought them back with him.
Like everything we have on our on our person?
Well, that
Oh,
wasn't
I like,
communicated.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
like
only,
anything
the
that
only
wouldn't-
items, the only items you guys will have are, I'll say, your weapons and armor and magic items. Otherwise, anything else that you've collected, all gone.
Okay.
It includes gold as well, unfortunately.
What?
Now Monguzu doesn't have 5 gold.
well, if this is the choice that you want to make,
Well, what are you guys deciding?
Don't make me choose first.
Yo, it's supposed to be a chain reaction. So
Yeah.
like,
You just look over and you see Snoopy like with these. He lifts his eye patch and you see two puppy dog eyes looking up to him. Saying, you don't want to stay. Oh,
This music. Oh.
Have you
Graz'zet.
all said your parting words?
I move over to Tamsin. Like, if this is your final vision, I'm all for it. And I'd give her a hug.
I hug back.
All right. Now back up.
goodbye, Tamsin. Snoopy, like, a tear comes down his eye.
You're a good boy, Snoopy.
I'm just
Oh.
gonna give Tamsin a bow. Be silent, completely.
Hey, I'm a keep on going with what we were about to do. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Very well. And this is your final choice, correct, Tamsin?
I'm finally free of the demon, so yeah.
And he walks over towards you and he puts a hand up right to your forehead. I hope you find the rest that you've always been searching for. Goodbye, Tamsin. And
Goodbye,
as he
Lynn.
does so, he essentially pushes his hand on your face, and the moment that his hand makes contact with you, you vanish into dust and fill the coffin below you. Quinn!
I had to watch her turn to dust twice.
Quinn,
I have a question.
what do you...
I got a question.
What's up?
Out of character. Do I remember that Snoopy is the one who killed me? Like stabbed me in the back and shot me in the face with his.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. The whole time all of this is going on, I'm just like squinting at Snoopy across the room the whole time.
He also remembers that the beholder made him want to do the same thing to me, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, actions are more than thoughts.
Quinn,
Snoopy.
do you wish to become a servant, or would you rather rest easy? You no longer have to go through all that turmoil. And I will uphold our part of the deal that we were going to make should you choose to rest, and I will do everything in my power to try to save your little brother. You just will not be around to see it.
So Quinn gets out the coffin and like I guess looks like I'm gonna look at myself. And you said our skin color changed, right?
Correct. So it's duller. Definitely more gray tones. And I'll preface this before you do make your decision. There will be stat changes, as well as I think racial bonuses and stuff are going to change for anyone that does accept undeath.
Okay. Question about my change appearance because that still works normally, right?
Yeah, that would still work.
So my natural form would be the one that's like grayer.
Yes.
Okay, so currently I'm not gray then because I'm a child form.
I mean, you've got gray skin. That child
Okay,
form's
well,
not your natural form.
yeah, we'll leave it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
when is looking himself over.
Yeah, I'm looking myself over, and then whatchamacallit, I just go up to Snoopy and pet him, and I'm also gonna show him like the insignia that was burned onto me real quick. That's still there, right?
Yep.
And I guess inform him of that, and then tell Lid that I don't want to serve him like that.
See Snoopy's eyes, like they're like as sad as a dog's eyes could ever be.
So Quinn is gonna take off like all his stuff. I mean, obviously except his clothes, like all his magical items, and just hands them over to Snoopy. And yeah, he just says, I'm not willing to do that. And
Well,
also, I'm gonna give a description to him. I don't know if I told the party before. I'm gonna give a description of my brother to everybody. So if they see him, just let him know I tried.
and as he is telling you this, he paints such a good picture that you know exactly what Kai looks like. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I'll do
Kai is not there,
Quinn.
but
Oh.
and as you do show that mark, you showed the mark on your arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
I do
also,
not
just
know
out
this.
of curiosity. Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
What's up?
You were about to answer it.
Yeah. I do not know the specifics, but that is one of the symbols of the Dreadful Seven. Is that what you came out of the Pool of Tranquility with?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Very interesting that your thoughts were able to be apprehended by one of the Dreadful Seven. That means that my runes are not as powerful as I had thought, so with that, I am in your debt. I will do everything that I can to try to save your brother. Mind if I take in your past, meld your thoughts with my thoughts so that I may better carry out your wishes?
Go ahead.
Before I do so, because this will be your last feeling, say your goodbyes, Quinn. It was a pleasure working with you for the short time that we had, and I feel that we could have been a great team. Tell Tamsin the same when you see her at the doors of Kellamvor. I meant to say that to her. I feel quite rude.
So yeah, I go up and pet Snoopy, tell Angie, sorry for everything. And I just look at Mong and just say, and then just go back into the thing.
As Quinn, when you like pet Snoopy, as you like go to turn away, you like feel like another paw, like hitting you again, like begging you to pet him one more time.
So I'm gonna do so in all the right spots for Snoopy.
And I hold out a knuckle bump towards him.
Rest well, Quinn. Say hi to Saberwolf.
Quinn starts laughing. He's like, yeah, hopefully I'll see him soon. Also, if y'all run into Nietzsche, which I don't know if you ever will, yeah, just let him know what happened. I'm sure he'll know.
Well, thanks. It was fun. Short time knowing you. Have a safe journey.
Very well. And Lid walks up to you and does the same movement. Except for this time, you can see his hand has this sort of shadowy energy around it. And as he grabs your head, he starts to pull his hand back, and there's, much like Snoopy's like spectral the hand that he has, his mage hand, there's a black spectral hand that's latched onto your face. And as he's doing that, you can feel your essence. You can feel all your memories flowing out of your... It almost feels like it's flowing directly out of your forehead. You're having a flashback of everything you've done from this moment, rewinding your whole entire life. As that's happening, you can't help but have tears start to stream down your face, and you cry out your final words before it gets to the moment of your birth, and you shatter into dust. Goodbye, Quinn. I can't believe that you've been carrying this pain for your entire life. And you see, Snoopy, you see Lid shaking his head, and he's actually shedding a tear. Mongoose, what is
Well,
your
Lid,
choice?
Lid, there's no hope of ever gaining freedom.
Not unless you wish for me to end the spell, in which you will just go on into death. But I could always end it for you earlier if you just cannot handle it. That much I can tell you.
I was really looking forward to being partners, but there's no choice but to be a servant. I don't know. And then I'm gonna... I think... Come back. Oh, okay. I think I'll do it for now. I think, but what is the agreement made? How, like, are you gonna be calling me every day to be doing something, or what?
I do not know exactly when or what I'll need you to do, but when I need it done, you will know. I do not plan to make you my puppet every day. I do not plan to make you complete a task for me all the time. No, no, no. That is not my intentions. But when there is something that I need you to do, unfortunately, you will be forced to do it, regardless of if you like the morality of the situation or not.
All right. My final question would be: are there any rewards for servants?
I would make sure you're well outfitted to complete the task.
Okay, then
And by all means, I do intend to allow you to pursue your own goals, to complete what it is that you could not in life, should you choose the gift of undeath.
then I accept.
Very well. And he comes up to you, and this time he takes his staff and he presses it to your chest. And as he does, that purplish energy that Snoopy had saw essentially encompasses you and starts to whirl around every portion of your body. And like you put your hands up to see, and you're looking at it, and all you see is this glowy purple whirlwind around you, and you start to feel your strength come back. Let's see, what do you got? 54 HP.
And I also feel my gold come back.
No. Go ahead and renew all of your spell slot. Actually, click the long rest button, and that should just give you back all of your resources that you get back on a rest and stuff like that. And as the light essentially disperses and you look at yourself, you can see that all of your wounds are gone. Your skin color has reverted back to the form that you have chosen for the child, that you are currently in that form. But you feel this weight. And it's not a weight that's physical. It's a spiritual type of weight. And as you've got this puzzled look on your face, he looks at you and goes, "You'll get used to it in time, but unfortunately, part of the spell is an eternal reminder of what you are. I do believe that you do not need to feed anymore. Vampirism has been cured. But you are now my servant. Your curse remains, in which the form that you were given by that witch, and I will do my best to help you in the curse as we go along."
All right.
And
Die now or die later, it's all the same to me.
correct. And just so you are aware that if you are to fall in battle again, if I am not there, that is the end of it.
Ooh. All right, that's some kind of fine print at the end here after I sign, but okay.
I mean,
And he looks
already
over.
went the end.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He looks over at Angelica. And Angelica, you are the final one to make the decision. Which do you choose?
Angelica has her eyes closed, like scrunched up a little bit, like trying to hold back the tears. And then she takes a deep breath and looks at her hands. You know what? Maybe it's not too bad. I failed once. Try not to fail again. Or maybe this is I don't know, a restart from where I failed at. Screw it. I'm all in.
Very well. And Lid walks up to you and he takes his staff, presses it against your chest, and the same whirlwind of energy starts to surround you, the same purplish color. And you sort of look at your arms and stuff, and after a few moments, go ahead and press that long rest button and make sure you get all your resources and stuff back. But the only difference between what happened with Mong and what happens with you is your skin color is a little bit duller of a red. It's not that bright red that you were used to. It's faded a little bit.
My saturation went away some.
Exactly. Now, I do not know what your plans are from this point, but Snoopy, you've passed my test, and I would love to become a partner with you. Now that you've seen that two of your friends have chosen the path of serving me, and two of them have gone on, what is your decision? Do you wish to be partners, or do you wish to fulfill your own dreams with your own resources? I will not take it in a sort of negative context. I understand this is a big change.
I walk over here and sit next to Angelica, and I say, "I'll do what I must."
And he holds out a hand for a handshake. Are we partners?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was clear. I walk back over to him, and I put my paw out to shake.
Okay. And he shakes your paw.
And I don't have to do what you say, right? Even though I probably will anyways.
Correct. No. It's more of a you give something to me, I give you something in return. Or vice versa. I give you something, you give me something back. If it is information that you need, I will determine what price sounds fair, and I will have you do so, and then I will get you the information that you require. A 50-50 partnership between you and I.
Sounds good, Lid. Just remember, you know everything there is to know about me after what you just witnessed me do. So I will
He
do
shakes
what I
his head.
can.
Very well. I'm assuming that you all probably wish to get the hell out of here after seeing everything that you have. Up until this point, you all had performed swimmingly. I just wish that I had, well, the beholder, I guess, was a little stronger than I had anticipated. But at least we know for next time.
I think we could do it if we got a second chance. We just didn't know how to go about it. But that's how
Very
fights go.
true. And
Oh.
he steps out of the way and he smacks his staff on the ground, and the doorway gets enshrouded in a purplish portal that he has created before. Well, here's your one-way ticket out of here. I'll make sure that you all get back to your comforts. I'll send you to your little guild hall that you were staying at. Sounds like a good spot.
Okay. Oh, lead the way, Snoop.
Well, I mean, to walk into this wall.
Oh yeah, I still have a wall there, huh? Or no, I have a door there.
Where are
Well,
we
I
supposed to
assume
go?
that
Yeah.
he just put a portal right here, and essentially you just have to tell me you're walking through it, and I'll switch us maps.
Dude, if he puts us back in that layer and fucking traps us in oblivion, I'm gonna be pissed. Now that would be a DM horror story, right?
Oh, and Angelica,
Yes, sir.
as part of my bargain from before you all had taken on this task, I've found a solution to Baba Lasaga for you.
Oh.
There's
the
a particular person on the material plane that she fears above all. And I happen to know the general location of this person to be on the western continent, in between the Vuberan and Sladoran Empire and the deep swamps. If you're able to find this person that lives on their own within the swamps, and able to strike some sort of bargain with this creature, I fear that, or I have no doubt in my mind that Baba Lasaga would be no threat to you and your group from here on. The only thing is, this is an ancient creature, far older than even myself. I do not know what it is going to take for you to earn her favor, whether that be some item or some sort of dark bargain. Could not tell you. That is an easy solution to your problem. Far easier than perhaps defeating Baba Lasaga in combat.
That's fair enough. And what should I call you now? Do I have to call you like Lord Lid or something like that?
Don't make me laugh. No, no, no. I've never made an undead servant call me by any such names. You can continue to call me Lid. I just ask that you stay respectful. Do not make me think to take away this gift.
I mean, you've had my my good diligence since I met you, so it is what it is. I made this choice on my own.
I'll be in contact with all of you. But for now, I think you've earned a little bit of a break.
Give him a barbaric beat to my chest and then begin walking through the portal.
So as you walk through the portal, you know, much like all the other portals that you guys have ever walked through, there's this sort of this weird feeling that you get, and it's kind of like your vision goes black for a couple moments, but then it pops back, and you guys end up being here, except for without those people.
3 beholders.
And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. So, for Gerald and Kirsten, what we'll do, because you will have to roll new characters, we'll actually I'll probably have you guys have you do it on Roll20 like we used to. So I'm gonna go back on there and make you guys character sheets, and then what I'll have you do is, as the week goes on, I'll be copying and pasting it all onto a new character sheet for you on Foundry.
Okay.
But what we'll do is I'll have you guys go to the dice roller real quick and go ahead and roll your stat points.
I just want to say Gerald Quinn. Oh, sorry, Kirsten. Gerald Quinn was like one of the best developed D&D characters of all time. I'm really sad that he's gone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I was slick hoping that Brady was gonna make you give the decision instead of all of us. I thought that would have been interesting. But thanks though, as well.
Nah. I mean, even though it was getting interesting, we all know that Gerald was like looking forward to dying eventually so he can make a new character.
Boy, I got like 3 on standby right now.
I'm glad
Hey,
you didn't make me choose, because that would be a really awkward position to like bring people back that want to die.
Yeah, I'm bro, Gerald, I hope you are doing the idea that we talked about and laughed about.
I don't know. I don't know which one it is. It depends, because we laughed about a lot of them.
No. The one specifically that we talked about. The traveler.
Oh yeah.
Like from Diablo.
Hold on, wait, no, because they both were traveling. Hold on,
Let me text you.
Oh yeah. Just do that.
Snoopy
Put it in
survived
in Discord. Message me in Discord.
Well, Brady, after the first turn, I told you I'm ready to make a character sheet, didn't I?
Yep. Yes, you did.
The only one that came out of that. Jeez.
So Gerald, go to dice roller real quick and just copy and paste the formula that Kirsten just used. That way I can annotate what your stat points are and make sure that they are within the range.
Can I take yours, Brady?
No. Nope, yours are within the range.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brady, I already rolled this character.
Oh, did you?
Wait, which one is Kirsten?
The most recent one.
That's fucking good. Don't be complaining.
It's okay.
You're gonna have
I like
two.
Brady's better.
You're gonna have 2 ability score improvements to like add on to that too. That's super good roll.
Yeah, I was
Unless Brady's
tempted
allowing
to-
us to re-roll stats, then
No, if it's one of the characters that you've actually already made, because I have all your sheets still, then yeah, the stats you rolled for that character will remain.
okay, yeah, then I'm just gonna roll with it.
Is it the one that starts with an O, an S, or an A?
Osa.
The O. The one that starts with O.
Okay. Yep. I thought
He-
that's tight. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
That was gonna be
Alright.
hilarious, dude.
Okay.
Ready for the conspiracy theory here?
I have nothing but conspiracy theories right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
That's why I was hoping. That's why I was hoping Brady made Snoopy make that decision. But go ahead.
We were all supposed to die in there, and all be
Of
servants
course.
to Lid.
Of course,
Yeah.
bro. Why do
Yeah.
you think
No.
she
That's what
was
I'm saying.
in there? Why do you think she hadn't progressed? She knew what it was.
Brady's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
talking about wanting a TPK.
I know.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, but he didn't
Back
earn
to the
this
beginning.
TPK though. He didn't earn it.
Bro,
He had to do
it.
you got
it. Yeah, he
forced by that
forced it.
roll.
That
Snurp,
means there's still one coming then.
Snoopy got out, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Don't be mad
No.
at
To
me
be
for making
honest, after running the numbers and stuff, this was a hard encounter. I didn't anticipate, but maybe one or two of you to die. Not almost everybody.
Yeah, it was
Well, see, Brady, this hard encounter turns into deadly when one of the persons fails the charmed that can't be overcome,
Yes.
and now you have a CR9 in addition fighting the rest of the party. That happens another time.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes, that was
I was.
luck. Luck was on my side with those rolls, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're doing good.
And we didn't get out of the anti-magic cone for a while. People
That
kept
was
going in one
definitely
by
the
one and
biggest
taking
downfall.
5 rays before, like, they weren't spread out. So
Yeah, I was like, for the most part, a sitting duck because like I can't throw that far.
what we needed to do was run into the labyrinth.
yeah."
Yeah, I didn't think about
Probably,
that.
yeah.
I feel like I looked at everything. But I mean, on one end, I guess this is a new development for my character. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. 'Cause I was gonna just straight up let her die and then just make that xenomorph, but like, no, I'm straight. If she dies, she
You're
dies.
about that
I don't-
xenomorph.
If she
It's-
dies, she
It's
dies.
either a xenomorph or a special character that I have in mind that I want to make.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play Mong till it's inconvenient, and I'm like, well, here I go dying again.
Just you wait, though. Just you wait. Y'all,
Yeah, that's how
we're about to have a campaign-ending event that is going to save everybody, and then Liz is going to step in and be like, "Yo, Angie, you better do this." Actually, it's not that you better. You are going to do this.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's gonna be. It's an interesting development that I'm like looking forward to on the road.
Yeah. I think that's
Because she's like, her
Kevin.
mindset's like, you know what? I'm like basically immortal, so fuck it. I'm gonna do whatever I want now.
undead Batman.
So does
Yeah.
Kevin get to like re-roll? Cause goddamn,
Yeah, no, she's
Reroll
not.
what?
like some of those dice. Cause
Oh, for his stats? No. I've got a subclass that we add on top of or a subrace rather, that we add on top. It's essentially what I did for Reed when his character died, and we brought him back
oh,
so
sorry, I
that he
don't
could
mean
continue
Kevin. I
playing
mean
it.
Gerald.
Oh, Gerald.
His super
Yeah,
good rolls
so
there.
my formula is if you roll all of your stats and it's above 70 or higher, then there's no re-roll because you can still do pretty much everything you need to do.
You're
he
definitely not at 70. You're at 63. That is bad.
Who is?
That last dice roll that
Oh, that's Martin. He doesn't play with us.
oh, then why did he roll?
No.
Just for funs?
Yeah, he's just there to fuck around. Every time he sees
okay.
somebody roll, he always rolls just to see what would happen. He always does it.
I was wondering
Gerald
why it
already
didn't
rolled this character. Yeah. Gerald's already rolled the stats for this character, like
Oh,
months ago.
oh, good. Because that was a terrible dice stat roll.
Yes, as Martin usually does. All right. Well, I will. If you need help developing your characters at all as you're making them, just let me know.
So, should we just update them and do everything in Roll20, and then you just transport
yeah,
it?
update
Or?
everything in Roll20, and I'll take care of actually bringing it to Foundry. That way, I can make sure all the dice formula and all that stuff are correct. Because yeah, copy and pasting it from Roll20 to here is not. It doesn't take too long. So.
Okay, and then one of these days I gotta talk to you about what I can't say.
What about what?
What I can say with this person.
Okay. Yeah, if you're trying to say what I'm maybe thinking, is it a racial slur?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing
I'm
like
over
that
here
at all.
thinking you're just gonna be being obnoxious or something. That'd be
You
funny.
freaking F word.
Yeah, you can say fuck. I don't care. But yeah, we can talk. I get off work tomorrow at 11:30, and I have class at 1:30. So, and then after class, I'm just home.
Gerald, what's their class?
What's whose class?
What's the class of the character that you made?
Oh, can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, a monk.
Monk? Okay. I didn't want too many squishies, so. But if you're gonna be a monk, then I'll do another magical being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause
and
that was another reason why I didn't want to like go ahead and die, because I'm not sure what everybody's picking. So I was like,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna need a blaster.
I'm going ahead and keep it physical.
Your boy
So you
Snoopy
should-
over here trying to get a
My-
warlock class while everybody else is dead.
He's not there. Where'd he go?
So my link in D&D resources for character options is still good to go.
Cool.
All the classes and all of the races are still free game. Just let me know what you end up picking. That way I can look at it, because I honestly, like, I see a homebrew thing on Reddit and then I download it and I never really look in depth. I just like to have it. So just let me know before we get to Monday. If you could, maybe Saturday in the afternoon, if you have your character all completed, by the latest Sunday evening, so I can go in there and actually finish it all on Foundry, that would be tight.
I'll start looking at work tomorrow. Because,
Excellent.
that's what I do at work.
Start
Yeah.
doing some stuff right now.
I'm going to end my stream, but I'll stick around for a second, but I have to pee, so I'll be right back.
All right. I'm
But
gonna
if
hop
y'all
off,
are, if y'all are outy, y'all take it easy.
Bye, guys.
See
Au
ya.
revoir. Well, that was not what I intended, but beholders be like that. Very deadly. I've never ran one, and I almost thought about giving it minions. So if I would have given it minions, I think it would have been, they would have all been fucked for sure. But they did essentially. My thought process was for them to try to spread out more. I guess it just doesn't happen all the time. But I think they always seem pretty excited when they do have to re-roll a character, and I gave them an out for this one with Lid. I always intended for them, if any of them died, that Lid would bring them back if they became his servant. So we'll see how that plays out. But until then, peace!